As in comes Dupavillon, bowls, and Simpson plays a lovely shot. Back foot drive through the offside, around the wicket. Bowls to Simpson, who drives, and that's going to be the second boundary of the morning, and this is rather reminiscent of yesterday morning. Around the wicket, bowls, and Simpson's going to get more runs here. It could go for another 4. It's racing out towards the Spencama pavilion, towards the bat. I think it is going to go for 4.
In goes Chappell and bowls to Allsop, who turns that straight to the man at mid-wicket, and he's caught. That is the tamest dismissal you're ever likely to see, and Tom Allsop goes. A low catch, didn't have to move at all. As Chappell goes in again and bowls, that one is driven. That'll be 4 runs this time off the bat of Simpson, who moves into the 40s. Simpson, who drives again. It's another really good drive.
Dupavillon, the sun has momentarily disappeared. There's sort of some high-level wispy cloud around as Dupavillon is in, and Hudson Prentice is surprised by delivery.
From Cheteshwar Pujara, this one is driven straight down the ground, or something. Here's Dahl to Hudson Prentice. Oh, that one's kept low, and it's actually got the bottom end.
It looked painful. As Morley's in to Carson now, and this one's hit uppishly down the ground. It's gone all the way to the boundary.
In and bowls Carson. Well, he's hammered that away over cow corner. I suspect that may have got all the way for. A couple more questions have come in. In comes Morley, bowls, swept by John Simpson. That's a lovely shot. That's going to go for 4 runs. Around the wicket and bowls, and Simpson drives beautifully through extra cover for 4 runs. That's a lovely shot. We ought to leave maybe the parting shot with a word about your skipper. She's after tickets for tomorrow.
She's trying to work out who Oasis are as Lloyd bowls. That one has been smashed down the ground by Carson. That's going to go all the way for 6. It's going to go to the back of one of those temporary stands at the far end of the ground, the Cromwell Road end. That's an enormous hit from these 4 balls. John Simpson to get to 3 figures. Lloyd is in and bowls a full toss. There's half an opportunity. How far's that gone? Has it gone all the way for 6?
It has indeed.
Yeah, so he moves to 96 now.
And he's in again. Bowls, and Simpson drives down the ground. He's just getting a single, so he will go to lunch on 98, not out. The end of the morning session, Sussex 525. Dahl is in, bowls to Simpson, full toss. Simpson drills that one away through the covers, and that's a lovely way to go to your 4th century of the season for the Sussex skipper John Simpson, who's been an inspired signing by Paul Farbrace. 103 in 143 balls.
49 first-class wickets for the season now. Bowls to
well fielded.
Terrific shot. Now Carson bowled it. Now slight disagreement about the term dinner as in comes Dahl again and bowls. That one's been smashed down the ground for a 1 bounce 4.
As in comes Dupavillon once again. Now it's a short ball. It's pulled away into the leg side.
There goes Brown again, bowling to Jack Carson, who launches one into the leg side, and that's gone all the way for 6. No, it hasn't. It's gone for 4. No difference between 550 and 600, is there? As Dupavillon's next ball is clubbed up to long off. David Lloyd giving chase. There is Dupavillon again, and that one has been smashed out towards David Lloyd at long off, and Simpson goes. Everybody else on the leg side boundary as Dupavillon is in and bowls. That one is smashed straight back down the ground. Can the fielder get round Jack Morley? No, he can't. 4 runs to Carson.
On his way from the Cromwell Road end, bowling to Jack Carson, and Carson is bowled. His off stump is gone, and poor old Jack Carson finishes 3 short of what would have been a maiden first-class century. Through wickets for Dupavillon, who finishes for 3 for 107.
So cut in again, passes the umpire.
Out.
And it's caught behind. It's caught at slip. 3 slips and a gully in place. As in he comes, left arm over, and this is caught at point.
Hudson Prentice with the catch. In comes Robinson around the wicket, bowls and cut away by Lewis Rees. That's a good shot, the first.
It needs to be done as in comes Unutkat now, and this one's driven off the front foot. A bit of width there, and Madsen's into the shot, leans into it, and it races down. Leaned into it beautifully as he taps his bat again. Unutkat slightly straighter, but not straight enough, and this one again driven past mid-off.
Juggles the ball from hand to hand and wheels around in front of us. Just the 2 slips in place. He's in and bowls, and Lewis reaches hit on the pad. There's a loud appeal, and he's gone! Final ball of his opening over comes into bowl to David Lloyd, and Lloyd is thumping this one. That's a nice way to get off the mark. Nice back foot drive through the covers, and the ball races away towards the...
As an Adcat comes in again. The 3 slips crouched down, and he's caught
What
a
a
third
catch.
slip. That's a brilliant.
Hudson Prentice bowls to Donald, who works this one down to third man. He's back up a boundary. Here's an in Donald with the wicket. Bowls and driving is Donald. Doesn't quite time that, but he's going to get maybe not 4. Tom Haynes is racing back towards the boundary ropes.
Here is an Adcat again, bowls to Madsen, who pulls this into the leg side. I'm not sure he's got all of it. He's not going to get 4 runs out to mid. Well, he is going to get 4 runs out to mid wicket. You know, this outfield is lightning fast. The destiny of the points in this game. And Adcat bowls to Madsen, who goes back and cuts away out to the cover boundary for 4. Off the back foot, and if he does kind of get it back out of the way in time.
In comes Hudson Prentice, clipped away by Madsen, 4 runs. That's a lovely shot, isn't it? Just beautifully controlled. Hudson Prentice in bowls, Madsen drives beautifully. What a lovely shot that is. Well, that's as good as pretty much anything.
Madsen and Donald might enjoy that. Donald on strike now as Robinson bowls to him, and he drives out towards the extra cover boundary. 2 fielders are giving chase. Coles puts the dive in but can't keep it in play.
In reply to Surrey's 525. Surrey, of course, the leaders of the county championship. Another tough day for Kent, I'm afraid. 24 for 1. Excellent.
67 for 4 as Crocombe bowls wide of the off stump, and that is smashed away for 4.
I mean, there are sort of almost patches of blue sky above the ground, but it is a little gloomy. In comes Carson, bowls, and he's bowled him! Jack Carson has got something else to do. He's got a bowl. He's taken 1 for 2, and he's in and bowls, and down the ground comes Wayne Madsen, who's having none of it, and just drills the ball over the corporate hospitality for 6 runs.
Just brought Clark up from third man to Gully.
Crocombe in. Dahl pulls this now.
In again, bowl, short, pulled away by Madsen, down towards...
In comes an Adcat then, bowls to Dahl, who pushes this one away.
At the C end. It's in, and this is punched off the
Shot.
back foot into the offside. Ollie
cut
Robinson is chasing, but the ball would help if you had your mic on, as in comes Hudson Prentice now. And this one stays low. It's cut away, well watched by Madsen. It beats point, and it should go all the way.
Bowls and back is Anu's Dahl, and he cuts firmly. He's going to pick up 4 runs. Henry Crocombe's quick, but he's not that quick.
You were right then, as in runs Hudson Prentice now. And this one just clipped off the legs by Dahl, slightly straighter line from Hudson Prentice. It is going to go all the way. Carson in for his 5th ball of his 8th over, as this one.
He's a big fella. The bat always looks like something small in his hand. As in comes Carson bowls. Well, Madsen's not settling for the close of play here. Sorry, 6 fielders on the leg side. As in comes Carson bowls. He's at it again, sweeping 4 more. Most people have left. There's a few hardy souls have stayed on for the dying moments of the game. As in comes Carson bowls. Madsen sweeps again, and that's 3. Over the wicket bowls, and Madsen is right behind that. No way was he going to get out to that delivery. End of the day's play. 178 for 6. A thoroughly enjoyable day's cricket. Maybe not if you're a Derbyshire supporter, but some hope